Hi candidates, welcome to SST lesson. Today we are going to look at climate. Climate, what is climate? Climate is the average weather condition of a place recorded for a long period of time. Not this word, long period. Climate is studied in around 35 years to 40. You can't study climate of Chikajo or Wakiso within a week and decide that the climate of Wakiso is tropical. It must be a period of 35 to 40 years. So that's why I always say long period of time, because it is between 35 years to 40. Now, what are some of the major aspects of climate? There are only two major aspects of climate. The first one is rainfall. The second one is temperature. These are the two major aspects of climate. These are the components of climate. Now, what's the difference between climate and weather? When they ask about the difference, you give the meaning of the two. One, climate is the average weather condition of a place recorded for a long period of time, while weather is the condition of atmosphere at a given time. Condition of the atmosphere at a given time. So you give the meaning of the two. So what are the similarities between climate and weather? Both are conditions of the atmosphere. Let us look at the terms associated to weather. We have meteorology. Meteorology is the study of weather. We have a meteorology center in Entebbe. The work of the meteorology center is study the elements of weather. Another term is climatology. This is the study of climate. We have also isoheights. Isoheights, these are lines drawn on a map to show places with the same amount of rainfall. Isoheights. Take note of isoheights. Another term is isotherms. Isotherms, these are lines drawn on a map to show places with the same temperature. We have another term, isobars. Isobars, these are lines drawn on a map to show places with the same atmospheric pressure. We have also another term, that is isohails. Isohails, these are lines drawn on a map to show places with the same sunshine. We have another term, that is isonefs. These are lines drawn on a map to show places with the same amount of cloud cover. Contour lines. Contour lines, these are lines drawn on a map to show places with the same altitude. Candidates, what are altitude? What do you understand by the term altitude? Altitude, this is the height of land above the sea level. So when asked about altitude, is the height of land above the sea level. Let us look at the types of weather. There are so many types of weather. We have windy weather, cloudy weather, sunny weather, rainy weather. Take note of the spellings of rainy and sunny. We have foggy weather, cool weather, hot weather, then humid. These are types of weather. Then let us look at this table about weather. We shall look at the element, the units, the instrument used, then the use. The first one have rainfall. Rainfall is measured in millimeters. Why is it measured in millimeters? It's a common question, it's a neighbor question. They always ask, why is rainfall measured in millimeters? Rainfall is measured in millimeters because it is the smallest unit that can show how deep rain or rainwater or rainfall has entered the ground. It helps to measure how deep rainwater has entered the ground. The instrument used is a rain gauge, and take note of all the parts of the rain gauge. Then its use. The rain gauge measures the amount of rainfall. It measures the amount of rainfall. Let us look at sunshine. Sunshine is measured in hours. It's measured in hours. And the instrument used is the sunshine recorder. So the importance of the use, the sunshine recorder records the duration of the sunshine in hours. The duration, the time in hours. Temperature is measured in degrees, and the instrument used is the thermometer. Then it measures, the thermometer measures the highest or lowest temperature. Let us look at the air pressure. Air pressure is measured in millibars. Millibars. The instrument used is the barometer. Take note of the barometer. It's a very common question. Examiners are interested in the barometer. So when they ask you the instrument used to measure air pressure, it's the barometer. And the units will have millibars. So the barometer measures the atmospheric pressure. Wind. Wind is measured in two different ways. You can measure wind direction, then the speed. The instrument used to measure the direction of wind is known as the wind vane. And we always use a compass direction as units. That is the north, south, east, west, and even these other points. That is the wind direction. So the wind vane shows the direction of wind. Shows the direction. It does not measure, but it shows the direction of wind. We have speed of wind. This one is measured in kilometers per hour. Kilometers per hour. And the instrument used is known as anemometer. So anemometer, this is an instrument used to measure the speed of wind. So it measures the speed of wind, anemometer. We have the cloud cover. The cloud cover, unlike other elements of weather, it doesn't have the units. But the instrument used is known as the selenometer. Selenometer. It measures the thickness of the clouds. Candidates, we don't have this table in our workbook. So we're going to have this table in the space where we have corrections. But what must note is that climate is a very large topic. It will never miss in your exams, PLE. So take note of this, and also I've organized work for you. There is an activity, not in your workbook, but we shall send. I thank you so much. Stay home, stay safe.